What's up, sci-fi team, and welcome back to another episode with Lucas. Today I'll be talking to you guys about my top 3 stocks to buy right now in the month of June. These are going to be 3 stocks that I think have a lot of growth potential into next year, so holding throughout this year of 2021. They are going to be long-term holds, but they're stocks that I see are undervalued right now and still have a lot of good potential to move forward. All right, make sure to stick by and listen to the whole episode, because we are going to go through earnings. We're going to look at some PE ratios and take an in-depth analysis of how these stocks have been performing and what are the expectations that I see are coming. All right, so if you guys like the content that I've been providing and sharing with you guys, don't be shy to like, share, and smash that subscribe button. It really helps out the channel and it's much appreciated from the sci-fi team. All right, this video is for entertainment purposes only, and it's sci-fi time, so let's get into this. So the first stock that I want to talk about is going to be ticker symbol F. This is Ford. So Ford is one of the world's largest automobile manufacturers. The company has ventured into electric vehicles to embrace the changing market that we see, right? We've seen the EV market has been growing a lot in the past, and obviously that is the future. We've seen what Tesla has done over the past couple of years, and overall there's a lot of new government administrations that are incentivizing with new plans, whether they're tax plans or subsidies. And we're also seeing overall the trend moving to more of a sustainable future with eco-friendly products. So Ford has committed to an EV-only future in Europe and is already beginning to see a positive impact on its financials. All right. So over its last report on June 3rd, Ford's EV sales for the month of May nearly tripled. The stock trades currently at a trailing 12-month PE ratio of approximately 15.81 and a forward 12-month PE ratio of about 9.08. So Ford is massively undervalued at this point, which explains its 41% surge in stock price since May 12th. May 12th's earnings. And it's expected to grow in sales over 139% over the next year. So there's very big market sentiment behind them, and a lot of big investors that are seeing the possible future growth that Ford has in store for it. So just over the past couple of weeks, we've seen it start to run a lot, and it's currently sitting at approximately 15.68. Still a very healthy price. We could have grabbed it a couple of weeks ago at a cheaper price, but I still do feel that at $15, this is a very conservative price for them. And I could see them running up to at least $20 in the next couple of months, if not higher by next year. All right, so that's the first stock I want to talk about, which is Ford. The next stock that I want to get into is going to be in the telecommunications industry, and that's going to be ticker symbol VZ. So that's Verizon. All right, so earlier this year in the US government spectrum auction for $81 billion, Verizon secured $45.5 billion worth of the airwave auction. This cements its place as the leader in the telecommunications industry. This also puts Verizon in a strong position to capitalize over the 5G network that's being adopted across the country and worldwide. Verizon shares trade today with a PE ratio of just about 12.51, which indicates a massive undervaluation compared to its industry peers when looking at other stocks like Comcast or AT&T, stuff like that. Verizon announced a fresh dividend on the 2nd of June and said it will increase its dividend payouts by the year end. So Verizon is not only a very good stock that I see as is currently undervalued with a lot of good growth potential, but it also pays a very healthy dividend. And dividends are always great because they pay you whether the stock is going up or down. Because you are a shareholder and you have equity in that company, you deserve a certain portion of the earnings that are earned by that company. So they pay them out as a dividend. Currently, it's paying approximately a dividend of 4.39%, which is a very healthy dividend. It's not too high that it could be dangerous, and it's not too low that it isn't attractive, right? So a 4.39% is generally a dividend that you want to look for, something between 3 to 5 to maybe 6%. It's a very consistent dividend, and it's a very healthy one as well. So now lastly, the last stock that I want to look at is going to be in the cannabis industry. And we are going to look at Tilray. ticker symbol TLRY. So Tilray is a medical cannabis company that's based in Canada. The company's stock is down now more than 86% below its 2018 highs. So that bull run that we saw in the past was mainly strictly based off of speculation, right? We saw a lot of the pot cannabis industry run up before it was AFA. AFA and Tilray are now one, but we saw Afria run up a lot. We also saw ACB, which is Aurora Cannabis. All of the pot stocks hit all-time highs back in 2018 and now have pulled back. And we've recently started to see them start to go now on a bigger bull run as well, as we're seeing some states in the USA start to legalize it, and it's going to continue to do so as we move forward. All right. So things have changed this year as Tilray completes its merger with the other Canadian company, as I mentioned, which is Afria. By them coming together, they are going to be the biggest cannabis industry worldwide, and they're expected to generate over 100 million in revenue this year. All right, so its earnings are expected to grow by 32% this year and 76% next year. So definitely keep them on your watch list. Tilray is one of the stocks that has been doing very well as well. It's been up the past couple of days. If you can grab it on a nice little pullback, I think that would be a very great stock. Even this year, we saw Tilray run as high as $60 or $67 a share. I can easily see it going back up to those numbers. And now with this merger having come together and being finalized, and as I mentioned, other states and other countries are starting to legalize it, the production is just going to increase, and they are going to have economies of scale at this point and continue to grow their sales year on and year on. So definitely keep those three stocks on your watch list. I see a lot of value in them. They are consistent stocks, not very volatile. They are consistent and will continue to grow over time. And I would do these as mainly stock shares, or if you wanted, you can also do leaps with some call options. So putting some options out into next year, possibly into 2022 or late 2021. And I think they will be very profitable by then. So if you guys enjoyed this content, as I mentioned, please like, share, and subscribe below. And if you guys have any other stocks that you think are undervalued, throw them into the comments and I'll definitely take a look at them. But for right now, for my top 3 buys for the month of June in 2021, it's going to be Ford, Verizon, and Tilray. So as always, I love you guys, and we'll see you guys next time. It's sci-fi time.